Me again, honestly. I don't do a video for days and then I do two at once, but I just don't. I was just washing up and I was like, ah. So I want this said. Disclaimers, my thoughts and opinions, I swear, and I do tangent off a bit because I don't think what I'm going to say before I actually make a video. So if you lose me somewhere, just tell me in the comments below what it is that I didn't explain properly, or if you've got any questions or anything, like, just let's chat, let's discuss this. So I was just washing up and I was, because my brain never switches off, especially when I'm asleep. Yeah, and I was thinking about this whole matriarchy, patriarchy thing, right? Because these guys, them bastards, are the patriarchy and they're who we need rid of. And in my personal opinion, the best person to defeat the patriarchy, the people, are the matriarchy. Now, arch nemesis and whatever, well, balance it up a bit, but they won't have that. They're about control, right? They are the abusive husband, right? So I was thinking about it and I'm like, right, it sounds like I'm just bit off. I've been bit there as well. Like, honestly, I've been bit so many times. Got up today, 4 in a row, going across my belly. I've been bit 9 times so far. One of them's there. Moses, bane of my existence in the summer, but warm weather, what can you do? Anyways, so I'm not a raging feminist. And when I say the matriarchy, I don't mean women, right? I mean the motherhood. It's like the patriarchy. There are women in the patriarchy, right? But it's basically ultimately a group of, an old boys network. Fucking pansies. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Love you fellas, really, really do. So much. Are you okay? I hope so. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it's the whole system of running things. It's people who say, I've got some knowledge, I'm going to keep it away from you, and I'm going to tell you how you have to behave. You have to do exactly what I say, otherwise there will be punishment. I don't care if you don't agree with it. I don't care your views. You're doing it, and you're doing it fucking now. That's how they behave. Us, the matriarchy, will be the ones who are like, right, okay, so this is what you want to do. Is it safe? Is it legal? Is it kind? And don't forget to take your coat because it's going to be a bit nippy out later. Sense, common sense, logic, working for the benefit of all. That's what the matriarchy is. And you can be a man, you can be a woman, you can be Arthur or Martha. It does not matter what sexual equipment you have. It's about what you feel in your heart. So, a lot of trans women, sorry to go back to the last video, but that's what I've literally just done. A lot of trans women are the patriarchy, are part of the patriarchy, because they act like that. You will do what I tell you to do. Otherwise, there will be punishment. And I will put in place, this world will run the way I say so. Right? Now, I understand that not all dads are like that. In fact, these days, there's very few dads that are like that. But that's ultimately, back in the day, man did his business. The man sat after dinner and had his gin and dubonnet in a high back wing chair with his cigar, with his mates, talking about man stuff, while the women went next door, talked about crochet and shit. Oh, speaking of crochet, check out my little legs. Check out my little leggies. Anyways, yeah, I'm a bit of both. Do you know what I mean? But I will not say you have to believe what I tell you to believe. None of this. This is all my thoughts and opinions, everything that I do. But I do it for you. I do it for us. I do it for humanity. They do whatever they do for themselves, and they just do nothing but prove that. Because day by day, the wealth is getting distributed away from us down here, up there. We need to become our own Robin Hood, because they don't deserve it, because they spaff it up a wall 250,000 on drowning themselves. If you believe it actually happened, which I have no proof. I have no proof that these people were even in the vicinity, let alone that they boarded that Tin Canterbury moon. Like, literally, no proof. You know, it's like with that old Lee Rigby thing. Only man in the entire history of the world that had his head chopped off and didn't bleed. You know, proof. But we like most people, rather, not we, I don't count myself in that, I just believe what these bastards have told us, because we are bred from the age of 4 to believe that this is the only way that it can be done. And our entertainment is surrounded by bollocks. You know, like in the Bible, where the words of Jesus is surrounded by bollocks. All of the teachers of Jesus, 100% stand behind them, man. It's the rest of the Bible that's bollocks, right? But it's surrounded. To believe in Jesus, you have to believe that God created Adam and Eve. But shut your fucking face, Carrie-Anne. This isn't about religion. Well, it is about religion. Ultimately, it's about religion, because they designed that as well. These people were left with the secrets of the universe and told to share. They were told, this is how you function as a species. They decided, but do not let everybody in on these secrets. Make sure that they're worthy. They just took that to mean we're just going to fucking let our mates in on the secret, mate. Nobody but that. It's us. And look at everybody else, and then it's just got worse and worse and worse. They look down on us. They laugh at how gullible we are and the shit that we fucking believe. And our time is coming up. Their time is nigh, because it is starting to make sense to more people that they're fucking us over. And people who just, I mean, I don't do numbers purposefully. I haven't done for years. Obviously, I can't escape all numbers. But I realised that they were using numbers as a tool of control over a decade ago. So I don't get into that. I spend my life focusing on number. I couldn't tell you what my rent is, for example. Couldn't tell you how much a pint of milk costs. I think it's 90 something p, because I did do a video on it some wins back. Couldn't tell you how much I spend on a loaf of bread. As long as I've and I'm lucky in that. Most people have to budget to the penny, right? And do you know what I mean? So I consider myself lucky as fuck, right? I don't own anything, but I'm happy, but not in a Klaus Schwab kind of way. I do own lots of lovely things, and they're mainly yarn. Check out the colour on this one. Look at the lovely colours. Sorry. See? Humour as well. They don't allow humour in, these people. It's all got to be, everything's got to be professional. Everything's got to be scripted. Everything's got to be planned in advance. The matriarchy is going to come in. Loose women on crack. Off we go, mate. And that's, like I say, it's not just about women, right? Men are included in the matriarchy. It's about a feeling. It's just the way that we are the opposite of them. They are, you do what I tell you to do, or you will suffer the consequences. So you want to do this then, right? Is it hurting anybody? No. Are you going to hurt yourself? Well, you just be careful. Make sure you're wearing knee pads. And like I say, take your coat with you, because it's going to be nippy later. Please feel free to give me your thoughts and opinions on this at the below, because I'm really passionate about this, and I would like to get the discussion started on it, because I think that this is what we need to fuck them bastards off, because they are taking the piss. We are getting less. They are getting more. There are fewer of them. We could take them in a fist fight. Did I say that out loud? But we could. We totally could. You know, like, we don't need guns. We don't need bombs. We'll use the one thing we've got more of. So minds. Yeah, a bit of poop. Yeah, if you made it to the end, you're a bevy. Let's discuss this. Let's get this on the roll, yeah? And also, If you're a returning subscriber, let me know your deets and I'll send you a badge. And if you're not a subscriber, then please feel free to join the family and become one of Kezzy's bezies, because we're all in this together. And let's do it. Let's just ignore them. Do it our way. Who's with me? Thank you for your time and attention, and I love you all. Bye.